Hi, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Expert Talk. Today we have Dhananjaiah with us. He has 12 years in experience in IT and he's currently is working as a cloud expert in one of the reputed organizations in India. Uh, Hello, Dhanu.
Hey, hi Ram. Thanks for inviting me for this chat.
Yeah. Thanks, Dhanu. Today in this episode, actually, we're talking about cloud. Can you actually define what is cloud and in a layman terms so that everybody can understand, like even freshers?
Yeah, cloud is nothing but a service, like whatever we are getting from the cloud. So it might be a compute service, it might be your infrastructure, it might be your software, it might be a platform. Whatever you are you are getting as a service. So it is like pay as you go model. Like whatever you pay, you will be whatever you use, you will be paying for that. Like your electricity bill, right? So whatever we are using, we are paying only for what we are using. Okay, nothing much, like we are not paying anything extra, we are not paying anything less. Okay, so it has different cloud providers have different varieties of like givings. So they will provide it on monthly basis. Some of the cloud providers will give a hourly basis. Okay, so it depends on your requirement how you goes. So if you ask me what exactly cloud is nothing but a service where you can get whatever you want as a service.
So, Dhananjay, like to understand even better, like in simple words, like how cloud is different from like hosting a website or putting some files somewhere in the server. Like what kind of a different services cloud provides apart from storing a files or storing a website.
Yeah, like I said, we have so many services in the cloud. We can have infrastructure as a service where you can use the servers compute, like whatever the servers you want, whatever the operating system you want on the machine, you can get that. Like you can get Linux, you want if you want Windows, and in Linux we have different flavors like Red Hat, CentOS, or Ubuntu, whatever flavor you want, you can get that from the cloud as a service. Okay, and also we have some of the services like storage. Okay, and we have networking. You can host whatever you want on the cloud. It's not only the website that you can host on the cloud. Okay, apart from the website we can do so many things, like we can host whatever application you want. Okay, like for example the applications like Uber, Ola, or the Swiggy, Zomato, all the applications whichever is running on your mobile or whatever you are using in your daily life, that is hosted on cloud. So it is not restricted to one particular app, or it is not restricted to one particular organization. Okay, so if you want to start a company, you can like go to any cloud provider and you can get your resources and you can start off your idea or whatever you want to start.
Yeah. So Dhananjay, so coming to the learning cloud, so
Yeah.
which one is the best place to start? Like what prerequisites I should have, and what is the best approach to tackle the cloud, learning curve.
See, there are a lot of cloud providers in the market right now. So if you see AWS, Azure, we have Google Cloud, which is coming up now, and we have IBM Cloud. We do have Alibaba International Cloud and Oracle Cloud. So there are so many competitors in the market. You need to decide on what cloud you need to go. Because see, for example, if I go with AWS or if I go with Azure, if I go with Google Cloud, everything is same. Okay, it might vary in the cost, like it is very like minute difference when you consider the cost on that. Okay, so how you want to choose your cloud is depends on your interest. Like if you want, some of the organizations use different platforms, like different clouds as per their requirement. What is, like when I said as per the requirement, like if I say Azure is good on IaaS, or AWS is good on platform as a service, or Google is good on software as a service. It depends, like I'm just giving you the random number, but it might be varies from different cloud providers. Okay, so when you are going for a when you are choosing for the cloud, what cloud you want to go, first you need to decide on which service you want to work on. Are you interested on infrastructure side? Are you interested on the software side? Or if you want to like build any platform, or just see like which cloud provider is giving more support, or more resources on that particular service, then choose that particular cloud. And if you are a fresher, okay, if you want to, if you are an aspiring cloud uh, like resource, and you want to be on a cloud, like you want to choose your career as a path, like cloud career as a path, then you should know some of the basics, like you should have some prerequisites, like you should know some Linux basics, and you should know some networking basics, everything you should know, like basic point. Okay, then only you can go and choose any one of the cloud platforms. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually clear, Danu. Uh, so, like, I want to learn cloud. So, like, what kind of courses there's out there in the market, and what kind of tools I need? Like, do I need a full-fledged laptop or system, or like, what kind of tools I need to learn?
See, when you are interested to learn cloud, you should not like it's not mandatory that you should go to any institute, or you should go to any uh, like paid marketing e-learnings. Okay, so it is not mandatory, because any cloud provider, it might be AWS, Azure, Google, IBM, or any cloud provider, they will have their own documents in the cloud websites. Okay, that cloud documents are more than enough to learn. Okay, and they will have video for every module, every section of their cloud, and even if they are coming up with a new service, okay, they will come up with a clear documentation, clear white paper on that, and they will have a clear architecture of where to use, and they will have a clear video how to use, and also they will have a clear use cases, like where you are using these particular service in the real time organizations. Okay, so it is always important that you know what is happening on the cloud. Okay, basic documentation which is there on every cloud provider, go through that. Okay, you don't need to go and spend a lot of money to learn the cloud. Okay, but if you want to know what is happening on the organization, just connect with any one of the real time employees in the organization, so that they will let you know what is happening, what, why, and where these services has been used on the cloud. Okay, instead of paying so much money to the institutes or e-learnings, it is like from my point of view, it is just waste of money. Just go with any real-time employee, just go with the docs. If you have any doubts, post that on the websites or on the YouTube, like Tri Technologies. Like I have seen so many videos of Tri Technologies, so I'm also very happy with the response that Tri Technologies are giving right now. So for every question, they are spontaneously answering to the resources. So I always suggest go to the websites and post there, so the real-time employees will reply back to you. So that is a very good opportunity for you guys. So don't spend money on learnings, because we are in a world where you will get everything as, like, if you want to learn, you will get everything as free.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Sunny. As you said, like we have a lot of videos in our website and a YouTube channel. Go through them, and yeah, it'll be it's easy clear. Like the cloud, as you said, then like for the basics, we should have a basics, right? Like what is server and what is networking and what is our operating
Right.
system. So this basics, guys, like go to the Treaty Technologies. There's a bunch of videos, introduction to videos about cloud where you have to start. We have a lot of videos there, and that's the important no important thing to know, important thing concept to know before getting to deep dive into the cloud, because yeah, the basics are like the basics are really important to
Yeah,
understand
right.
like advanced
You
concepts in
should
the
know
cloud.
basics of Linux, and should know basics of networking. Okay, and you can choose any one of the parts, like if you want to choose as an administrator or if you want to go as a developer. So we have two paths, like administrator and developer. So if you want to be an admin, just even if you want to be a developer, just go through what is Linux. Like Linux is the most important operating system in the real time. So everyone is using, like in every organization, like 99% of the people are using Linux. So you have to know what is Linux and how networking works, basics of subnets, basics of IP addresses, like what is public IP, what is private IP, what is a subnet, and how it works, what is load balancers. So there are some
Basic
words,
networking
basics which
skills.
is used regularly. So as a fresher, or if you want, or even if you are an experienced person, you want to move to any cloud architect course, then you need to know some basics, then jump onto the course. Then it will be very easy for you to crack your interviews, or easy to withstand in the organizations.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, Dhanam. And like we spoke to many freshers, who passed out, and already the people are in the colleges. So the main question comes up is like, does the cloud they can learn by their own at the home, or they need to go to some institutes? Another thing is like, do they have to do certification? Is a certification is a priced item in the job market, or do we really have to do?
Yeah, see, first we'll go with learnings. Okay, like I said, you can get the documents, so it is very easy for you to learn from home. Okay, and if you want to practice, like every cloud provider will give you 1 year free access. Okay, for every service, so you can go to the cloud provider and just sign up for the cloud, like whatever cloud provider you are interested. Then do your practice from home and do check some videos, like I said, tie up with some of the real-time employees, then you will get to know what is happening in the market. Okay, and the next question what you have asked is like, sorry,
Certification. Do we
certifications,
need to
right?
have a certification?
Certifications, see, it is not mandatory. And if you ask me, is it helpful? Like, yes, it is definitely an helpful thing, because for example, if as a fresher, if I'm going to an interview, okay, like if we have 10 people, okay, 10 students who are coming for the interview, I 9 people don't have a certification and one person having a certification, so weightage will be more for that person. Okay, so in
Mm.
that point of view, certification might help you. Okay, it will help you sometimes. Okay, so doing certification is like nothing wrong, but it is not mandatory. Okay, but if you have certification, like uh, as a fresher, if you are able to afford the certification, like it will be around 12,000 to 13,000. So if you say like, okay, I'm okay with this, and if you are confident on the subject, okay, and if you are confident on every service, I'll recommend to go with the certification.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, like in any other job, like certification is that's it shows as a you have that knowledge.
Right.
Yeah. So then, like, how is the job market in cloud? You might be seeing every day. Like, how, like, is it easy to get freshers get the job, or like, how is that market?
Yeah, when you ask about job market, like, see, cloud, we have so many opportunities in the market right now. Okay, even if you are a fresher, there are so many opportunities. You can go to any website and you can check. Like if you go to LinkedIn or Indeed or Naukri, you can search like what are the openings are there and what they are looking for and what requirements they are looking for. Okay, so jobs are there in the market, like because these like right now I would say like around 50% are already moved to the cloud. Okay, so in coming future, like in another 4 to 5 years, like 90% of the organizations will be moving to cloud. So there will be lot of opportunities, because the new technologies, like whatever is coming, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, or whatever the analytics you are doing on these tools, everything is sitting on cloud. So it is very important for you to know the cloud. So the opportunities are like whatever the domain you are into, so you have to put your infrastructure or your software on the cloud. So jobs are plenty. It is only thing is how good you are, how good you are getting the knowledge on the subject. So if you have a good knowledge on the subject, like there is no stopping in the cloud market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the market is really promising because everybody has to move to cloud. And yeah, then you want to add anything to the cloud, like yeah.
Nothing. See, like I said, we have already talked about freshers, but if you are an experienced person and if you want to move to the cloud, if you are doing if you are already on any one of the platforms like storage, okay, because right now, if you are a storage admin, you definitely wants to choose a different career path, because as a storage admin now, you have very less chances to cope up in the market in another 2 years, even if you are an DBA administrator. So if you like, you have to move to the cloud, okay. So you are already having an experience, and if you are in confusion of which cloud to choose, I'll say any cloud, like on top 3, just choose any one of the clouds and don't stop there, because everything is moving to multi-cloud right now. So even if you know one cloud, like it's not guarantee that you will be withstanding in the market, because coming years you should know all the clouds. You should know all the, like what are the services in all the clouds. So multi-cloud is one which is coming up very fastly. So I'll suggest all the experienced resources also to, if they are wanting to move to the cloud, don't stick to one cloud, just check on all the clouds, but be a leader on one cloud, and also don't forget to learn other clouds also. Okay, that is my only suggestion for the experienced people who wants to move to the cloud.
Yeah, thanks, Dhananjay. Thanks for your insights into that certification and the things, like because the freshers won't get that information everywhere. Like it's only should come from the experienced professional. So Dhananjay, like how do you think about our initiative in Tritree, like getting basic things for the freshers, getting freshers up to the speed so that they have all the tools and the learning material so that they can hit the job market with very confidence.
Yeah, I like this initiative from Tritree Technologies, and I like this idea when Kishore has come up, when he came to me and said like they are going to do them some expert talks. So it is a very good initiative from you guys, and the real-time employees who are working in the organizations from last 12 to 15 years and getting their insights for the freshers or any person who wants to change their technologies, like it is very helpful, because when we are as a freshers, we have struggled so much, we don't have any information, or we don't have any we don't know what is happening in the market. So right now we have some of the good experts who are helping the freshers and taking initiative in the Tritree Technologies and coming up with the answers whatever the questions they are asking. Like it's a very good thing which was started by the Tritree Technologies. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Your words meant a lot, and we continue to put this video so that we can help freshers and anybody who wants to jump into different field and learn the skills. So thanks a lot. Thanks, Dhanuk, to be with us today, and thanks everybody watching this video. Keep subscribe and keep comment. Actually, if you have any questions, just put it in a comment section. We try to answer them out, and yeah, keep like and share so that everybody get be notified. And yeah, thanks a lot, and see you in next video. And thanks, Danu.
Yeah, thanks, Ram. Thank you. Bye.